Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with the Showbiz Top 5 for Tuesday, March the 2nd. Mariah Carey kept the audience waiting for her final performance of the tour, which is so fitting for Mariah Carey since she usually keeps audiences waiting anyway. But this was for almost 2 hours in Las Vegas. They say she was having some problems with her vocal cords and insisted on seeing her doctor before she took the stage for the last time, at least for this tour. And then afterwards, she had a little after party at this Las Vegas club called Hayes. And she realized when she pulled up in her car that, or in her limo, that Ciara was on stage performing, and Mariah didn't want to upstage Ciara and steal the girl's spotlight. So she waited patiently for Ciara to be done, and that's when she made her grand entrance. Everyone says she was partying pretty hard, having a great time, dancing and drinking the night away until she got a text from her husband telling her, "Come home." And she immediately left and went back to join Nick Cannon in their hotel room. Now, ABC did announce last night during the Bachelor's final rose ceremony the lineup for next season of Dancing with the Stars. Well, at least they announced 10 of them. We had to wait till after the rose ceremony to see the 11th name, and the shock waves that went through the community. I know we on the show were a little bit disappointed in that, but let's go through the first 10, shall we? Kate Gosselin and Pam Anderson, of course, we talked about the rumor they were going to be on, and now that's been confirmed. Also, Bengals wide receiver Chad Ochocinco, and also All My Children star Aiden Turner. Don't know him, but thought he was awfully cute. ESPN reporter and Through the Peephole Erin Andrews. Shannon Doherty, the bad girl from 90210. Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut, because they always have to have a 70-something white guy on there. Niecy Nash from Reno 911 and Clean House. I love me some Niecy Nash. That'll be fun. Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls, who will claim that even though she has all this dance experience, it doesn't compare to ballroom dancing. You always have to have somebody like that. And then finally, Evan Lysacek, who we just talked to, for winning the gold medal for skating in the Olympics, and he flat out lied to us. Well, maybe not flat out, but he avoided answering the question, didn't he, when we asked about that rumor. And then finally, the 11th and final contestant was announced, and it's Jake, the Bachelor. No, we're not done with him. So if you want to watch Dancing with the Stars, you got to put up with a little more Jake. And he says Vienna is going to be on the front row cheering him on. We'll see. E has announced that Courtney and Chloe Take Miami will be back for another season, despite all the changes those girls have gone through since it signed off at the end of season 1. Apparently, 10 new episodes will air this summer. Chloe is going to still do the radio show in Miami, go back and forth, bi-coastal relationship with her husband, Lamar Odom. Courtney is going to take Scott Disick and the baby with her, and he's going to help raise the baby while she's, running Dash, I guess is the plan for that. In other TV news, Glee is finally coming back April 13th. Happy birthday to me. So we're really excited about new episodes of Glee. They are taking the main cast on a tour, just a very short 4-city tour, 7 dates. So hopefully this is just like maybe a warm-up, and if they get a big enough response, they'll expand it. I'd love to think so, because I'm not going to Phoenix, and I'm not going to New York, Chicago, or LA to see them, but I would like to. Anyway, as we all knew anyway, last night, Allie was announced as the next Bachelorette. I think she's already in the middle of filming based upon some of her answers last night. She's in the process of weeding out the bachelors. She is the one that famously left. I mean, it looked pretty obvious to everyone that watched the show that Jake was going to probably end up with her, but once she bailed, then it became Vienna's position to lose. Anyway, Facebook is her employer. They said, come back or you're going to risk losing your job, and she went back for work because she wasn't really confident that Jake was going to choose her. She now realizes she made a huge mistake. She says she'll never make that again, where she chooses work over love. But I'm going to tell you, honey, love don't pay the rent, so sometimes you got to pick the job. And then finally, the Inquirer is reporting that when Jake does finally meet all of Vienna's family, as we learned last night, he still hasn't met the mom, at least. He's going to be in for quite a bit of a surprise. The Inquirer tracked down Jake's mom, Vienna's mom, Tina. And, of course, on the show, if you watched, you only got to meet Vienna's father. Well, Tina divorced, Vienna's father, Vinny, many years ago. She remarried a part-time handyman, and the two of them live in a rundown trailer on a highway in Geneva, Florida, right behind Tina's boiled peanut stand. Is what she uses for her income. Not just boiled peanuts, she also sells plain peanuts and Cajun-flavored peanuts as well. She also sells a little Mountain Dew to wash all that down with on the side. Now, a source says Vienna and her mom are looking at this as a potential money-making opportunity. They're going to try to cash in and get as much money out of ABC as they can. So this is going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. And that is your Showbiz Top 5.